David sat upright in bed, his heart pounding in his chest. The familiar chill crept through the air, raising goosebumps on his skin. For the past week he had been waking at this exact time, the witching hour, as if summoned by an unseen force.
Not again,
he whispered to himself, fear creeping into his voice. As David stepped into the hallway, the overhead light flickered violently, casting grotesque shadows that danced across the walls. His tablet, which he remembered switching off, now lay on the dining table, its screen alive with static. The television in the living room blared to life, displaying only white noise.
"Who's there?"
he called out, his voice barely more than a tremor. David approached the old grandfather clock, its hands unmoving, forever paused at 3:15 a.m. He could hear the wind howling outside, shaking the window panes, yet inside an unnatural stillness prevailed. It was as if time itself had ceased to exist within these walls.
"Why won't you move?"
he muttered, frustration and fear merging in his voice. A cold breeze swept through the room, and David felt a presence behind him. Turning slowly, he faced the spirit of Margaret, the previous homeowner. Her figure was translucent, yet the pain in her eyes was palpable.
"This was my home,"
she spoke, her voice echoing with a sorrow that seemed to chill the very air. Margaret told her tale of betrayal and loneliness, her life cruelly cut short at 3:15 a.m., the very time she now haunted.
"I need peace, and so do you,"
she implored, her gaze steady on David. A connection was forged between them, a shared understanding of their burdens. As the first rays of dawn filtered through the curtains, David felt the grip of fear loosening. He knew what he had to do to help Margaret find peace.
"I'll help you,"
he vowed, determination replacing dread in his heart. The ghostly figure of Margaret began to fade, a soft smile touching her lips as the promise of release lingered in the air.